If your Valentine's Day looks like a flurry of heart emojis, last-minute flower deliveries, and maybe an awkwardly written poem, you're not alone. You're just experiencing the modern remix of a holiday with a surprisingly dark and twisted history. Because the original story? It's way weirder, a little wild, and definitely not about heart-shaped chocolates. So, let's rewind the clock. We're tracing Valentine's Day from a chaotic pagan party to the commercial giant it is today. Our story begins in ancient Rome with a festival called Lupercalia. Held around February 15th, this wasn't a romantic date night. It was a primal, full-on fertility festival dedicated to the Roman god of agriculture, Faunus, and the founders of Rome, Romulus and Remus. The rites began with the sacrifice of goats and a dog by an order of Roman priests. Then, things got even stranger. Strips of the goat hide, called februa, were dipped in the sacrificial blood. Young men would then run through the streets, playfully slapping women with these hides. Far from being offended, women welcomed it, believing it would grant them fertility and ease childbirth. It was about purification, health, and survival. A stark contrast to our candle-lit dinners. But as the Roman Empire fell and Christianity rose, the Church wasn't a fan of these rowdy pagan traditions. By the end of the 5th century, Pope Gelasius I had seen enough. He officially banned Lupercalia. In its place, he declared February 14th a feast day to honor a Christian martyr, Saint Valentine. The only problem? There wasn't just one. There were several martyrs named Valentine. One popular legend tells of a priest who defied Emperor Claudius II's ban on marriages for young soldiers, secretly wedding couples in love. Another story speaks of a Valentine who, while imprisoned, healed his jailer's daughter and left her a note signed, "From your Valentine." These tales of love and bravery, though likely embellished over time, helped cement the saints' connection to romance. The holiday's romantic makeover truly took off in the Middle Ages. This was the era of courtly love, where knights performed grand gestures for noble ladies. People widely believed that mid-February was the start of the mating season for birds. English poet Geoffrey Chaucer was one of the first to link this idea directly to St. Valentine's Day in his 1382 poem, Parliament of Fowls. Suddenly, the day became an occasion for lovers to express their feelings. The first known Valentine letter was written in 1415 by Charles, Duke of Orléans, to his wife while he was imprisoned in the Tower of London. Romantic letters and gift-giving slowly became the new tradition. Then came the Industrial Revolution, and with it, commercialization. By the 18th and 19th centuries, what were once handmade love notes evolved. Thanks to advancements in printing technology and more efficient postal systems, sending cards became accessible to everyone. In the 1840s, Esther Howland, an American artist and businesswoman, began mass-producing ornate valentines with lace and ribbons, earning her the title Mother of the American Valentine. Soon after, companies like Cadbury in England started packaging chocolates in heart-shaped boxes, creating another commercial pillar of the holiday. Today, Valentine's Day is a global phenomenon, though it's celebrated differently everywhere. In Wales, they exchange intricately carved love spoons. In Japan, women give men chocolates, with men reciprocating a month later on White Day. And in parts of Mexico, it's a day to celebrate friendship just as much as romance. The numbers are staggering. Americans alone are estimated to send 145 million Valentine's cards each year, not including the ones exchanged in classrooms. And that's before we even get to the roughly 58 million pounds of chocolate sold in the days leading up to February 14th. So, from a wild pagan festival and martyred saints to medieval poetry and a billion-dollar industry, Valentine's Day has had quite the journey. It's a holiday that is both dark and sweet, ancient and modern. This is Glenn's project, Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, so that others could also watch. And finally, hit that notification button for more videos like this. Stay with me, as I will take on the current happenings in our motherland, the Philippines. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.